Hey, what's going on, guys? Michael here, and today I'm here to watch Dr. Stone episode 8. Now, last episode we were introduced to Kohaku and her sick sister Ruri, where she's the priestess of the village, and the village is composed of people born during the Stone Civilization time, which is kind of crazy. And where we're also introduced to the two brother guards, Kinro and Ginro, which means silver and gold in Japanese, which is kind of cool. And we are also introduced to the goat Chrome, where he might just be like the vice scientist in charge, because he certainly has the passion to, and Senku commended him for being able to do as much as he has, being a person who was born in this primitive like time where he has no idea of the modern day. So super excited to see this episode. I really hope Ruri gets her antibiotics, because that's what Senku mentioned last episode he was going to try and make. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Man, it's so crazy that these people missed out on everything. Jasper and Turquoise, I believe that's their names. Wow. I was gonna say, this is the father of Ruri and Kohaku. That's sad, man. You live in a world where there is virtually no medicine, except like maybe holistic treatments or whatever, I don't know. His face. Oh, he's seeing this as a chance to recruit everyone in the village. Sleazy scheme. It makes sense though. If he does this good, like he recovers her, they should logically just follow him, and it makes sense because he deserves that respect if he does. Early 20th century, wow, that's pretty early. Right. Because it's like a cure-all disease type. You're assuming she's infected with some sort of bacteria or something. I love how hyped they are. 2 routes. Penicillin from living things. Sulfa drugs from rocks, I see. So you can either go inorganic or organic. The more famous one, yes, I've definitely heard of penicillin. Yeah, super hard to find. Yeah, I'm assuming it's artificially produced or like grown in the modern world. So we're going the inorganic route with the rocks. Diligence and manpower. Right, I'm sure. You've got Senku, which is the diligence, and Kohaku and Chrome, who can be possibly the willpower. Scientists. I love this concept. So fun to watch. That's insane. So I'm assuming this might be a long chain of episodes. You start with iron, powerful mag. Let me just process this. Wow, you really need a lot. Urine. Ammonia. I wonder where we are going to extract the urine from. Hopefully from animals. I feel like that would be less gross than having, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Awesome. And we're gonna get salt on the way, so that's gonna be crazy. We're gonna finally be able to season our foods. Yeah. Gravity. He's like spent the entire day explaining to them, like, you know, the basics. I actually don't know much about stars. That's really interesting. Wow. So is it not really north anymore? What a detailed callback to that. I really like that. I feel like that's such like a extreme external factor. Like let's say you're talking about the science of today, you're like, okay, in 10 million years, the sun will explode. But none of us really think about the implications or really think about like the exact process that, like, we don't really envision ourselves undergoing that. But in this situation, Senku has like, in a way, it's time traveled. So there are a lot of external factors, such as people making their own civilizations, breaking free from the stone themselves, to the stars or whatnot being misaligned due to the Earth's axis shifting. He's very bashing on himself. That's nice of Kohaku to say. Yeah, he holds himself to a high regard. Pretty crazy, man. I wonder what other like Earth features would. Why was his face like that? I was just reading the subtitles and then I looked up and that kind of freaked me out. Man, Chrome's the GOAT. So you can, sorry for pausing. So you can make magnets, like put it on a leaf on a rock on water. I mean, sorry, you can put the magnet on a leaf on water and it just points you to like the direction of north. I never really knew that. That's crazy. Wow. And I've seen like videos of people playing with like the black sand. They just get magnets and like, scoop around. Epic. Agile gorilla. Aw. Get off your ass and do some work. Why do they gotta be in like thongs though? I guess this is like level 1 underwear. I don't know. Bro's entire ass is out. Let me just read the subtitles. Yeah, and it's fair for them to be concerned. Like I said last episode, you don't want any trouble because you don't have police, you don't got, doctors, you don't got nothing. Is that the child that was wearing the watermelon helmet? Her name's literally Watermelon. Suika. Aww. Okay, you can help. Aww. So does she have some sort of condition? I like how her helmet has like the stone crack to kind of mimic like, how when you break free from the stone you also have like a crack on your face. That's kind of cute. Love how inclusive Senku is. But now that I think about it, it's kind of interesting that the people who are born here obviously don't have any cracks. So Kohaku and Chrome and Ginro and Kinro don't have any because they're just born here, so they didn't break free. I'm sorry that I asked that, Suika. I don't really care. Aw, that's cute. No, I feel like Senku's a really good guy. He's just very nonchalant, very like honest. I like how her stem of the watermelon is kind of like her tail as she's wagging. Why are they drawn so epically? Yeah, wasn't Momotaro more chill? Interesting. Ruri. I'm sure Ruri wasn't broken free from the stone, but she must have a connection to someone who knows of the modern world. Really? That explains why he's so passionate about saving her. Aw, look at Suika. Kinda got PTSD from the gunpowder with Tsukasa, where like you accidentally strike it with a rock and it just explodes. They already made like a levee system. 700 degrees. Yep. Oh wow, double that and plus 100. What is happening? What was that? Wow, that's so funny. So Senku got fire coming out of his eyes. You got Suka doing this? Yeah, you can take a break. You're just a kid, it's fine, it's fine. Wow, till you got... Let's hope Tsukasa doesn't like see this. I like how Kinro still has the gold that Senku gave him. Yeah. Yeah, no, that won't make sense. You're supposed to have the silver one, Ginro. I was going to say, what if you have the entire village contribute their efforts? I'm sure something will happen. Gotta kidnap him. Yeah. Ginro's close to coming to our side. What? How does that make sense? Great Detective Suika. Aww. So wholesome. What? I don't understand the anatomy there. Wow, she's already infiltrated. I wonder if Senku is conventionally attractive. Like, you know how like in anime everyone looks pretty cool and stuff, but like lore wise some people are like not the best looking and some people are like really good looking. It's hard to tell because of the art style, but you know, I'm just curious on, you know, appearance wise. Not that it matters. Yup, no, Senku got you with seasoning, buddy. That's kind of cute the way she just rolls around. Aw, the dog. Garnet, Sapphire, and Ruby, prettiest girls in town. A boyfriend. Gets him in. I resonate with the sister in the middle, just someone who will feed you. Really? Personality wise or like appearance? Yeah, like Senku has that just like attractiveness comes with like, you know, that internal stuff. Except Ruri. Wow. Gorilla. Why is her face so big? Why is he naked? I just realized. Till he got his buns out. The biggest glutton in town. And I just thought of something. What if like Senku can try and treat whatever Suika's condition is, and that could gain him some recognition as well, you know? That could be another like to-do list in the bucket list of the stone world. Make some like moisturizer for him or something, I don't know. For her, I think Suika's a girl. Scientific bait. I like how mischievous he's making this sound when it's actually just like helping them progress. NaCl. Let's go collecting. Love how epic this is making it to look just for something probably so mundane, I don't know, but we'll see. Chalk is overjoyed. Why is Chalk scared? A grain, okay. Oh, a millet. You gotta filter it. Let's go, Chrome. Wheat flour. Foxtail millet flour. Got you. Wild bird eggs. Wow, you have that. I really like how this sort of turned into like a cooking show because food is science. Why does he have to be cooking so devilishly? Is he making ramen? Wow, that looks amazing. Even though realistically it probably tastes horrible because there's probably like not much richness to it, but like for this time, oh, that would look amazing. So we already recruited the glutton already. I forgot his name. Let me just watch that. That does look really good though. You know, anime food be looking crazy. Why is Suka so scared? Yeah, they've never seen this before. Yeah, makes sense. They've just been eating fish and stuff. So funny. You gotta remember to chew though, Suika. Wow, Chrome already finished it. Aww. How are they drawn like that? Yeah, I was gonna say, because there's no way, like, isn't ramen one of the hardest dishes to make? Because you need to not only have the broth that takes days to make, and you know, just such a deep variety of ingredients and seasoning that goes into it, but yeah. Really good for Stone World. Horrible, bitter aftertaste. Wow. Aww. Wholesome. Yeah, just give this bowl to the glutton, it's fine. It's interesting, I keep seeing the village chief, or Ruri and Kohaku's father. He has blonde hair, but like a dark beard, like it's a different color than his hair color. It just keeps messing with me, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, she got her war horn. Ramen. I wonder if they can read the Japanese characters. Colonize this village is crazy. Yeah, he makes it sound so much evil than it actually is. Absolutely amazing episode. That was really fun to watch. I feel like this show is just really wholesome, funny, but also like really deep in a way because I feel like this is building up to something larger. Once we do get that antibiotic, it's going to be so such like a wholesome moment, you know. I can't wait for that, and hopefully we do get to that point and Ruri doesn't succumb to her sickness. I don't think this is that type of like sad show like Your Lie in April or something like that. I don't think so. I just really enjoyed this episode. I don't have much to say. I really like Suika. She seems really wholesome. I hope she gets whatever she's dealing with treated by Senku eventually. Maybe it's more complex than just like, I don't know, maybe it's like a chronic thing. I don't really know, but I hope that gets sorted out. But if you guys enjoyed my video, please hit that like button and subscribe. But yeah, have a wonderful day, everyone. Peace.